Have you ever looked at your life and felt like something was missing, even when everything seems fine from the outside? Like no matter how much you accomplish, how many goals you reach, how many people admire you, there's still this quiet voice inside whispering, "You're not enough." Most people believe this feeling is proof that something is wrong with them, but the truth is far more interesting. The problem isn't you, it's your brain, and today you'll finally understand why. Your brain was never designed to make you feel fulfilled, confident, or satisfied. It was designed to keep you alive. And the easiest way to keep you alive is by constantly scanning for what's wrong. Thousands of years ago, this helped you avoid danger. But today, it makes you focus on every mistake, every flaw, every insecurity. You can accomplish 5 meaningful things in a single day, but your brain will obsess over the one thing you didn't do. This isn't failure, this is biology. And yet, biology alone isn't the only challenge. Modern life has trapped your brain in a comparison loop it was never built to handle. Humans used to compare themselves to a small group, the tribe, the village, a handful of people. Today, you're comparing your body, your success, your achievements, your entire life to millions of people online. Perfect faces, perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect careers, most of them edited, filtered, staged, or exaggerated. But your brain doesn't know the difference. It thinks you're looking at reality, and it concludes, everyone else is ahead. You're not enough. And when you finally get a win, maybe a good grade, a new job, a compliment, a like on your post, your brain gives you a little shot of dopamine. It feels good for a moment, then it disappears. Dopamine doesn't create satisfaction, it creates wanting. The more you get, the more you want. This is why accomplishments rarely feel like accomplishments for long. You reach the goal, then instantly you shift your eyes to the next thing. You never let yourself feel proud because your brain keeps asking, "What's next?" It's a trap. Meanwhile, the world around you profits from your insecurity. Marketing feeds on the idea that you are not enough. If you just buy this product, take this course, wear this brand, then maybe you'll finally feel complete. But the finish line keeps moving. The more you chase, the further it runs. You're not failing, you're being conditioned. And then there's the culture you grew up in, where rest looks like laziness, where success is measured publicly, where being busy is considered a badge of honor. You're expected to succeed young, to achieve quickly, to stay productive every second, to always be improving. Never pause, never breathe, always push. No wonder your mind never feels enough. You were never taught how. But here's the breakthrough. Modern psychology and neuroscience have uncovered. Feeling enough is not something you earn, it's something you train. It has nothing to do with your achievements, your looks, your money, or the validation you get from others. It has everything to do with rewiring your brain's inner story. There is a system in your mind called the self-concept loop. Whatever you repeat becomes a belief. If you repeatedly tell yourself, "I'm behind," your brain filters the world to find proof. If you tell yourself, "I'm doing my best," your brain finds proof of that too. Your brain isn't looking for truth, it's looking for consistency. So the moment you begin interrupting those old automatic thoughts, your entire identity begins to shift. And another discovery goes even deeper. Most people use external scoreboards to measure their worth. Money, followers, grades, aesthetics, achievements, relationship status. But these are things you can't fully control. That's why they can never make you feel enough. The moment you switch to internal scoreboards, your growth, your effort, your values, your kindness, your progress, life becomes winnable again. Neuroscientists have also discovered something fascinating. The part of your brain responsible for overthinking and self-judgment, known as the default mode network, becomes active whenever your mind is idle. This is why you sometimes feel worse right before bed or when you're scrolling your phone doing nothing. But you can calm this system almost instantly through small habits. Even 2 minutes of mindful breathing, focusing your attention on something meaningful, or treating yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a friend. These are not motivational quotes, they are biological switches. And here's where the transformation truly begins. Every time that harsh inner voice appears, the one that tells you you're not good enough, you can give it a name. Call it the critic, the echo, the old script. When you name it, you separate yourself from it. Instead of thinking, I'm not enough, you begin to think, my brain is replaying an old message. Suddenly, you take back control. One of the simplest but most powerful tools is the 10-10-10 question. Will this thing I'm stressing about matter in 10 days? In 10 months? In 10 years? Most of the pressure you feel drops away the moment you ask it. Another daily practice is the small wins list. At the end of your day, write down 3 small wins. Not achievements, wins. I stayed calm. I tried my best. I took a step forward. Small wins shape identity faster than big victories because they happen every day. Identity isn't built in big moments, it's built in the quiet ones. And if you want a deeper reset, look in the mirror for 20 seconds a day and say, I am enough because I exist. Worthiness is not something I have to earn. It may sound simple, even strange, but it works. Brain scans show that speaking to your own reflection activates the neural pathways responsible for self-recognition and emotional regulation. You're literally rewiring how you see yourself. Let me end with a story. A sculptor once spent years creating a statue he believed would be his masterpiece. Every day he carved, shaped, smoothed, and refined it. But no matter how beautiful it became, he kept finding flaws. A line too rough, a curve too sharp, a shadow that didn't fall exactly right. People who visited his workshop praised the sculpture, calling it brilliant, breathtaking, even perfect. But the sculptor always shook his head and said, not yet. It's not enough. One day a traveler asked him, when will it be enough? The sculptor replied, I don't know. And the traveler said something the sculptor never forgot. Maybe the statue is already enough. Maybe the only thing left to shape is you. Sometimes the person you're trying hardest to become isn't the person you need to be. Sometimes the only thing missing is permission from yourself to finally feel worthy. You are not behind. You're not failing. You're growing. You're learning. You are human. And you are allowed to feel enough, not someday in the future, but today. Because the science is clear. Being enough is not something you achieve. It's something you decide. And you can decide it now.